So here is the Paris final. Look at those two at the back there. Cheeky chappies. Did you have a little chat with your teammates when you were in the ready room?
Kind of depended who was in your final. I normally try and chat to Amy, but you normally have your own race strategy and keeping your headspace calm. It's whatever works for you in that call room, and having your teammate there, having someone that you know, and your friendly rivalry can only but benefit you. So yeah, there was a couple of times I was able to have a laugh with some of my teammates.
Well, there's Holly Robinson, and just outside her is Amelie Bloxage, the new champion. A new champion, a second title on the 1500 metres freestyle she won last night. Just extraordinary. Age 14, she's already won 2 senior titles. There's Michaela Glenister just come out, and now Beatrice Varley. Varley in lane 3 from Plymouth Leander. And now here she is. She is the world champion in the 400 medley. Freya Colbert, European champion from Loughborough Performance, coached by Dave Hemmings. She was the second fastest seed, and Katie Shanahan, we've just heard from both of them, from University of Stirling, the fastest seed in lane number 4. Fabulous backstroker. This is her first race, her first opportunity at this Olympic trial to make the British team. Day 3. When did you swim? Did you always get out there on the first day, or did you have to wait?
400 IM's normally on day 1, same as the Olympics, so to have it on day 3 is quite unusual, but it's an interesting concept and setup that they've done.
Well, it's going to be a fabulous race. It really is going to be fascinating. There's the Repton swimmer. So, the final of the women's 400 metres individual medley. The time they're looking for, 4:37.84. It's quick. It's very quick.
Take your marks.
400 medley final. Fastest seed is Katie Shanahan of University of Stirling, but the fastest lifetime best, 1 lane up from her in lane 5, is Freya Colbert, 1 lane closer to us. Colbert in the red hat in lane number 5, with Katie Shanahan just on the right-hand side of that shot in the black hat. And you were talking about easy speed, Hannah, on this opening 100 metres. Talk us through the easy speed that you're seeing here.
So what you can see, that drive forward that Freya's got there on the front of her fly, and there's just a slight little flick of the legs. So she's not having to work that hard on the legs, and she's really kind of finding her groove and finding her pace. There'll be stroke counts. The second 50 of each 100 is always where you're trying to make your strength, almost negative splitting each 100. Quite difficult on the fly, but you can see here she's just looking really comfortable, nice and settled. There's not too much splash in the upper body. Both Katie and Freya are looking very good at the minute.
Well, Freya, very good fly swimmer. Katie, an outstanding backstroker. Katie with a black hat, she'll be turning second, with the British world champion Freya Colbert turning first. 62.3, quick.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. We're looking at normally 61, 62 is roughly, the world-class standard that you see in the 400 medleys. But again, you can go 103, 104 if there's another element within your medley that's stronger, like backstroke, breaststroke, and free. So 102 is a very strong start here, and with Freya having the faster PB out of both herself and Katie, 4:35, that is under the qualifying time. She is looking to be relatively comfortable under this qualifying time.
Really looking good. So this is the 50-metre turn on this 100 metres backstroke. So 100 fly down, 50 of the 100 metres backstroke, and well, Katie Shanahan with the black hat, an outstanding 200 metres backstroke swimmer. Won world level medals in backstroke. Not eating up as much as I expected her to do on this backstroke, maybe because Freya Colbert is pushing it a little bit harder. I have to say, I don't think they'll be too worried about the positions they finish. Of course, the first finisher who finishes underneath the consideration time will go, but if they both do it, I'm sure they'll both go to the Olympics. The halfway turn in this final, the women's 400 medley, the Paris final. And the first over is our world champion Freya Colbert of Loughborough Performance, with Katie Shanahan in second. And third, it's Beatrice Varley. Fourth is Susie McNair, and fifth is Michaela Glenister.
And this is where we're going to start seeing a little bit of a tight tussle between Freya and Katie here on the breaststroke. Freya does have the edge over Katie, looking really strong and smooth. You can see the drive from the legs as she powers forwards. Katie hanging on Freya's hips there. Backstroke being Katie's strength. Probably breaststroke is maybe considered her weaker stroke. So we'll see how she gets on here.
Yeah, it's almost like the back and the breast have been turned around here for these two. Lovely turn there, super turn from Shanahan from University of Stirling. That was a great turn. She caught up maybe about half a metre on Freya Colbert. Colbert, of course, an outstanding freestyler, won the 200 metres freestyle in under the consideration time. But as soon as she finished, she said, I don't want to do the individual 200 metres freestyle at the Olympics. She doesn't want to do that, but she certainly has a fabulous freestyle, the red hat, the leader at the moment. And when she won that world title in Doha earlier this year, her freestyle leg was just brilliant.
She's certainly making the opportunity of having such a strong 200. Good 400 medley swimmers tend to work at all 200s on each of the 4 strokes. So for her, you can see there, that was a fantastic turn, really gained a lot of ground over Katie there, and she knows she's got that strength, so she knows she can finish really strong in this last 100.
And turning in 3 minutes 30.8 and 3:31.9 at the 300 metres turn. You think this consideration time of 4:37 is on, Hannah?
Very much so. I think these girls are going to be very comfortable underneath it.
So 50 metres to go in this Paris final of the women's 400 medley. The time they'll be looking for is 4:37.8. This is a really good swim, a fabulous swim. And look at this. Well, Katie Shanahan's not letting Freya Colbert go at the moment. Colbert really is going to her legs. She's an outstanding freestyle swimmer, won the 200 free. And our world champion, well, the world championship title she won was 4:35.2. She's going to be pretty close to that, you know, and that would be something special, isn't it? Look at this, 4:35.2. I think she may well go underneath it, Neil. She is going to. Oh, my word. 4:34.01 and 4:36.6 for the second place finisher, Katie Shanahan. And both of those two, Colbert winning, Shanahan second, they've both gone under that nomination time for the Olympic Games. I can't believe that neither of those two are going to be going. Surely both of them will be booking a ticket to Paris in July on that 400 medley. Brilliant swimming.
That was a fantastic swim from both of them. Coming back there, round about in a 1:04, 1:03 high there for Freya. Goes again to show that strength she has in that 200 free. And Katie Shanahan again dipping underneath that, getting that that qualifying time as well. So hopefully we've got 2 tickets for Paris booked for the 400 IM.
Well, here was the start, and they looked pretty comfortable on that start. And as you said, Hannah, easy speed. It did look very comfortable indeed. They were excellent down that first 100 metres. But goodness me, lifetime best for both of them. Huge lifetime best for Freya Colbert, which is really interesting because she won the World Championships not that long ago in a 4:35. She's just gone 4:34.0. Over a second faster than her lifetime best that she's set to win that World Championship. Look at that. Well, in the end, it was about, what, 3 metres or so? Super swim. So, confirmation of the result of that Paris final. Brilliant swimming from the British swimmers. Freya Colbert wins it from Loughborough Performance, 4:34.0, new lifetime best for her, as it was for Katie Shanahan, University of Stirling, both achieving that nomination time for the Olympic Games, which was 4:37.8. Brilliant swim for the two of them.